Hello Taurus, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com. This is your weekly read for the 4th to the 10th of November 2019. If you'd like a private reading with me, there's a link popping up there. They're 3 pages long. I get them out within 24 hours of you ordering them. So if you want some speedy advice, speedy guidance from your higher self for any aspect of your life, then just book in for one of those. I'd love to help you out with that. Right, what's the general guidance for Taurus this week? I'm Taurus too, so I'm excited to know what this week's about for us. Okay, we've got I am love, soften and open. So this is about knowing who you are, knowing how much love you've got to give, knowing that you are love and that you are loved, and softening, opening your heart. This is a heart opening week for Taurus. So if you've been focused on other areas of your life, like work or health or whatever, and you haven't been focusing so much on relationships, that's going to change this week. You're going to be softening and opening your heart to love and being loved, letting more love in your life, because you deserve it, Taurus. You love really well and you deserve to be loved back in that same way. Yeah, wow, Taurus, this is a great week for growth and transformation. Like it's not always pretty, like caterpillars turning into butterflies. That's not a pretty process. It's a pretty scary process when we go through great transformation like this. Imagine being a caterpillar. You're making a chrysalis. You're going to turn into complete goop, but then you're going to turn into a butterfly. Imagine how scary that process would be. That's pretty much what we go through. It's our challenges that we grow from. So this could be a challenging week, but I'm thinking that you've been through the challenges, the growth is happening, you're transforming, so it's just like riding through that. So great growth this week, reaping the rewards from the transformations that you've had, maybe a bit more inner work. If you'd like a reading to help you out with that inner work, then you're welcome to get one from me. What about your love life? Okay, your love life this week, Taurus, we've got believe in yourself and find a new approach, right? And so when you don't believe in yourself, you do all kinds of things, like go out with people that aren't worthy of you, go out with people you're not even that attracted to. When you don't believe in yourself. When you do believe in yourself, you hold out for what you really want, don't you? Yeah. Your actions are very different when you're believing in yourself. You have different approaches, right? And this is saying you've raised your belief in yourself up, and so a different approach is called for. And so if you've been doing the same old things, if you're like still on Tinder doing that or whatever, the same approach, you're not going to get what you want. You need to up your game, you need to up your level, a new approach to getting that love that you really want. What else for your love life, Taurus? Yes, okay, communication. Right, so the expansion, the relationship that you want, or the closeness within the relationship, taking it to the next level, the relationship you're in, is going to require better communication from you. So learning about communication skills within a relationship is what it's about this week. So if you're holding back from communicating what's in your heart, don't do that. Soften and open your heart, remember, and communicate. Expansion you want in relationships this week is about communicating, so don't hold back from that. Don't keep it to yourself, Taurus. You know you can do that. I know I do that. I'm Taurus, and I can really close down and not communicate in relationships. It's one of my biggest challenges in relationships. Maybe you too, Taurus. Now what about work for Taurus this week? Okay, Taurus, be willing to work, be willing to put the work in this week, be willing to work hard, be willing to do whatever it takes, but also don't rush, just take it one step at a time. So it's like work hard but not fast. That's the message. Yeah? Be willing to put the work in, but don't try and rush it. Don't try and do too much at once. Take it one step at a time. Slowly wins the race. Slow and steady wins the race. But you've got to be willing, you've got to put that work in. To make work happen this week, Taurus, put the work in. Okay. Got changes in your work. Changes in your work, but not changes yet. You're moving towards changes in your work, Taurus, and you're getting prepared for that. So maybe you're making decisions of what you'd like next. Maybe you're changing things about your business. Maybe you're thinking about changing a job. You're just making the decisions on it this week. You're preparing yourself for changes in your work. So think about what you'd like. Maybe you want more ease. Maybe you want it more automatic. Maybe you want more freedom. Maybe you want more responsibility. You want to be busier. Whatever it is you want, you decide and prepare yourself for that. And so think about what it is that you could do to bring that about within your business or your work. Preparation phase this week. Money, Taurus. What about Taurus and money? There's a storm coming. I'm trying to get these readings finished. I've just got this one to finish and then Aries, and then I'm done. And the sky's getting very grey. But I like doing these outside. I hope you like me doing them outside. It's so much I like the energy outside. It's so much nicer. Okay, Taurus, money. Right. Is it true? What you're doing for money, is it true? Now, you know, it's said about work and being willing to put the hard work in, but no rush. Maybe something you're doing for money, or something you're doing isn't bringing the money in, and maybe you think it's going to bring the money in the future, but it's still not bringing the money in. And it's like, how long are you going to do it for, Taurus, before you realize you're not getting anything back from it? You're not getting a reciprocal thing from it. And so what are you putting physical action into that is not reaping financial rewards for you? Where are you wasting your time and effort? It's time for like an appraisal of what you've been doing, what's working, what's not working, instead of just like wishful thinking that it will work in the future. Whether that's in your job, maybe a dead-end job that you're in, and you know you're hoping you're gonna get a promotion in the future, but you know it's been 10 years and you haven't been promoted yet. It's time to face you're not going to be. It's time to face up to something about your money this week. Something that you've been doing that isn't reaping the rewards. It's time to see, to take it for what it is. Take it for what it is. Okay. This is also a week to detach from your deep feelings about money and your worth. And what's under that? What's under that card is when something's flying under the radar, you've got like a hidden reason behind something that's subconscious. You don't even know why you're sabotaging yourself, or why you're believing you're not worth it, or why you're believing you can't have money, or why you're believing it's such hard work to get it, or why you're believing that it's just going to go out as soon as it comes in. Something like that. It's about finding what's underneath that. Like where does that story come from in the first place? What is under that? What is it in your past that is causing you to keep on believing that same thing, which is undermining you? Because you need to detach from it. You need to let it go so you're not repeating that story over and over again with your money. You've got a disempowering money story going on, and it's recreating just because you're holding on to that story. Detach from it. Maybe get help with that to detach from it this week. It's changes in your money, but changes in the way that you're looking at it this week and what you're doing for it, to allow much more money in for you, Taurus. There you go. And so if you'd like a private reading, there's a link popping up around there sometime soon for you to book in for one of those. As I said, 3 pages long. They go out within 24 hours of you ordering them. You can more than double the length to 7 pages just by clicking a checkbox and paying a bit more. It's not double the price, it's less than double the price. And you can choose between general, love, work, money, just like was in this reading, but it's specific to you, of course, for a private reading. And also health. Now, I don't put health in these general reads for all of you Taurus or any other sign, because it's very specific to the person. I can't really generalize about health the way that I can with the other aspects. And so if you'd like to know more about your health, if you've got a health concern, then get a health reading, add that into the mix if you want to get a private reading with me. Also, you can add on an energy healing for a reduced price as well when you order a reading. Now, the energy healings are very different than other people's energy healings. It's very much a reading about your energy body, and so I'll pick up symptoms and stuff that you've got going on in your energy and what it's all about, like what's the consciousness, what's the pattern there, what's the energy behind it, and how to release that yourself. And then I give an energy healing too as well to help you out, but the energy healing part of it would be temporary fix if you've still got the patterns, if you've still got that mindset going on that's going to recreate it all over again within you. And so this is more of a holistic approach, so you might want to, if you're interested in that health reading, you might want to check out adding on an energy healing to that too. If you like this video, please click like, Taurus, and subscribe to my channel. I also do daily reads, weekly reads, monthly reads, full moon, new moon, soulmate reads, and a few bonus reads thrown in there. And so if you want to have a look at your other readings, Taurus, then I've made a playlist up there, put all the Taurus videos in there so you can find those really easily. It's about to rain. It happened in Aries yet. Have a fantastic week, Taurus, and I'll see you next week. Bye.